Hey, here are 10 things you may not have known about in R.E.P.O. Let's get started. To start off, we're going to talk about graphics. If you hit your pause menu, go to settings and graphics and scroll to the bottom, you'll find all these different options. On default, they're all set to on, with the pixelation set to default. Here's what the game looks like with these settings. Now if we come back to our pause menu and turn everything off and set pixelation to small, here's what the game looks like now. Next thing we're going to talk about is the secret room in the shop. After each round, every time you enter the shop, there's a chance that this hatch can spawn at the top of the ceiling. You can jump in it and find various different items. The secret room can spawn in different places, so make sure to check that it's there. Next thing to talk about is items won't break under these circumstances. First example is whenever you pick up an item, there's a couple frames that they have invincibility, so when you pick them up, you can just yank them and they won't take damage. Items also won't break inside the extraction point. And they can't be damaged by hitting the inside of the cart. Next up is commands. You can type /cinematic into the chat, and this will enable a cinematic mode. Note that you still use stamina and can take damage in this mode, but it's nice if you're wanting to take some recordings. To exit cinematic mode, just type /cinematic again. Another command you can use is /green screen, and this will give you a green screen for whatever you want to use it for. Once again, type the command again to exit the mode. Let's talk about text commands. There's a bunch of different things you can do inside the chat in R.E.P.O. One of them is entering emojis. The way you do this is type sprite equals a number from 1 to 15 and then enclose it inside the greater than and less than bracket, and then it will correspond to an emoji. For italics, type bracket I bracket, and your next text will be in italics. To make your text bold, type bracket B bracket. You can also combine these commands and type bracket B bracket and bracket I bracket to make an italic and bold text. You can make your text bigger by typing bracket size equals a number from 1 to 10,000. You can change the border color of your text by typing bracket mark equals a hexadecimal code. You can also change the color of your text by typing bracket color equals and then the name of the color. And every time you want to use these text commands, you have to retype them. To make it easy for you, you can just use up on your arrow key and we'll use the previous commands you used. And this is kind of an evil and fun combination you can use with your friends. But if you type mark equals and then 6 Fs and then also change the size to 10,000, it's going to make your screen all white and you're not going to be able to see anything. So currently in the game there is a healing glitch. The way you do this is pick up a health pack when you're about to leap to the next level and spam E into the loading screen. When you spawn back, you're going to have the extra health. Next thing is fighting monsters. You can sprint, jump, and hit Q to stun a monster, but you're also going to take 5 damage in the process. You can pick up monsters whenever you have enough strength and slam them into the floor and ceiling to kill them. Once they die, they drop a delicate orb. Be very careful with this because it's very fragile. Oh! Every monster in the game requires a different strength to be able to pick them up. Gnomes, bangers, and spewers require 0 strength. The Rugrat, Mentalist, Animal, and Upscreen require 4 strength to pick up. The Chef, Reaper, Bowtie, Huntsman, and Shadow Child require 9 strength to pick up. The Robe, Trudge, Clown, and Head require 13 strength to pick up. And the Peeper you cannot pick up. And then there's the Duck. Technically you can't pick him up because if you touch him he'll attack you, but there are circumstances whenever it will be stunned and you can pick him up. And if you don't have enough strength to pick up some of these monsters, you can use friends and combine your strength to pick them up. Next up is upgrade prices. Whenever you first look at the upgrades, their prices are relatively cheap. Every time you buy an upgrade, it's going to get incrementally more expensive. Be mindful of which upgrades you're purchasing, as before you know it, one upgrade could take half your budget. Last thing to talk about is mods. First of all, you just need Overwolf to download Thunderstore, which is the mod launcher for the game. And then once you have that installed, it will look like this. And all you have to do is just search for R.E.P.O, select a game, click create new, name it, and select it. And then here under get mods is like all the different mods that you can use. And it's worth noting that only the host of the game needs to have these mods. Not everybody needs to go and install them. So it makes it really, really easy if you want to set up some fun mods for your friends. To run the game, click the modded button and the game will launch like it usually would. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day.